Hi everyone, this is Vikas. I'm PMP certified SAP professional. I'm having more than 18 years of experience in IT field and having worked with some of the major projects in SAP field. Recently, I cleared PMP certification on 30th of October 2023. Some of my friends were asking that what materials I use for the certification, for the preparation, for the study purpose, and so on. So I thought to create this video and combine all together and let you know so that it can help a larger audience base. And before I start showing you the points and the materials and everything used, I just would like to touch base on some of the other important factors which may be helpful in your case as well. So for example, the very first one is the motivation. What was my motivation behind doing this certification? So, as a SAP professional, having good experience in IT field and doing the project management work, I was looking for a professional certification which can boost my career, as well as give me more confidence for handling more larger projects in different organization. And when I just looked around, so PMP is the best certification available. It's a gold standard certification, and that's how I got motivated and started looking for doing this certification. There are some challenges as well which I had to face. So as a working professional, I am also bind up with my office duties. I have to also look after the family and the responsibilities. So basically, when I started looking for this certification, so I had to overcome all these challenges because the preparation part for the PMP certification is quite tough. And there are some people, I have seen some blogs over internet that they are claiming that they have cleared the certification in 2 to 3 weeks of time. But I didn't want to go in that crash course scenario, because I was pretty sure that if I go with that 2 to 3 weeks of crash course mode, I will not be able to clear it, because I would like to first understand the concepts, build my knowledge, and then only prepare for the certification so that it can really help me during my job as well. So I decided to give around 3 to 4 months of time for this study. So basically, for first 1.5 months, I was only dedicating myself for learning, and I spent my time to learn the online course for the PMP, which we'll see in some time. And then once the course are done, I started building my concept by resolving some of the test papers. So we'll see that what are the test papers and all. I solved it. One more challenge was that um, where exactly I should start, what material I should look for. So I think for those people who are starting for PMP journey, this is also one of their question, that which material basically they should study for. So I got some expert advice from some of my friends, and as well as the online course which I selected, the person basically, Andrew Ramdayal. So he was quite helpful because he explained that for PMP there is no straightforward course available, or there are no straightforward concise course, rather I would say, available, which you study and get yourself ready and confident for giving the certification. So the baseline for the PMP certification is uh, provided by PMI, which is the examination content outline. So basically, this examination content outline gives you three major areas like people, process, and business environment. So based on this examination content outline only, The questions are framed, and the entire course structure is also built. And the online course which I pursue was also as per the examination content outline. To cover all the topics and materials for this examination content outline, PMI is providing three books. If you are purchasing PMI membership, so you are getting three books basically from PMI, which is Pimbox 7th edition. The second one is Process Guide, and then third one is Agile Practice Guide. So this entire examination content outline is prepared out of these three books. But if you try to read all these three books, you may not get a sequential and logical way of learning. Rather than that, the course which is available online will definitely help you understanding the concept as per the requirement. And one more point I would also like to cover, that preparing for this exam is not an easy task, because it not only tests your mental ability, but it also tests your physical ability. This is a 4 hours long exam, and believe me, this 4 hours of me giving the test, I felt it like it was the shortest 4 hours I spent on any particular activity in one stretch. So you have to stick on your seat for 4 hours. I gave this test on the test center, because it is not advisable to give this test on your home, though it is available. But in the test center, the test environment is pretty good. There is no internet connectivity issues at any time, and you get 2 10 minutes break. So during this break, you can stretch out, relax your muscles, or maybe eat something. Um, so but you have to prepare yourself physically, that you are able to sit for 4 long hours. And I did some yoga and exercises as a part of the preparation, so that I get used to for giving this exam. So let's go and see that what materials basically I used. So first of all, you need to see that you need to cover 35 hours of PDU, which is nothing but 35 hours of course for PMP. And there are two ways you can do it. One way is either you purchase this 35 hours PDU from any online provider such as Udemy, or you go to instructor led program in your local area or online, and get the learning from some instructor. So I preferred the online method via Udemy, because it is quite convenient, and anytime you have any questions or queries, you can directly go back to the videos and just watch it again. So for the 35 hours video, I opted for this course, PMP certification exam prep course 35 PDU by Andrew Ramdayal. Um, I really liked this course, because this course provides a very concise and comprehensive explanation of all the required content, along with some additional videos provided by Andrew in the last section. So in total, this course will become around 40 hours course rather than 35 hours. But it is still okay, because Andrew explains each and every small bits of the detail which is required for this exam. It's not only a 35 hours of course, but it's I would say around 40 hours of course, because in the last Andrew has provided some additional videos which might be useful for preparation point of view. He has suggested some mindset of the PMP certification questions, and some other tips and tricks on application filling and so on. So if let's say you are opting for this course, do take full attention on the last few videos as well. That will be very helpful. Apart from that, he has also provided a full test paper in the last of this course, which you can use it for your practice purpose. My suggestion for doing the online course is that when you are let's say going through this course, so it is quite lengthy. You will find it quite monotonous, hearing and watching the same type of videos for those 35 to 40 long hours. So don't stop in between. Even if you have any doubts, let's complete the entire course in one stretch, because when you start doing the test papers, that time you will start getting so many doubts, so you have to come back and watch the videos again. So at that time it will give you more confidence and more knowledge towards that particular video. So for example, I used to watch these video after doing my question wrongs in the test papers. So just to find the right explanation, and that really helped. So rather than spending more time in first instance to understand the concept, you give yourself some more time, do the test paper first, and then come back and watch the videos. So that's how I prepared, but you can also think to adapt the same. Coming to the YouTube video help. So basically when you are doing the test papers, so definitely you will be having some of the other doubts, which you will try first to cover with the help of the course. But in some of the cases, it is always better that you also get the idea from some other instructor, which are available freely online. And YouTube is the best resource for that. I found that pmclaunch.com and iZenBridge consultancy. So these two channels I found it very helpful, because the instructors are very concise, again to the point, to the concept, and the explanation is very good. So in one shot only you will understand whatever the doubt you have, if you are able to find the right videos among these two people. So you can probably try with them. Apart from that, there is a video from Ricardo Vargas on YouTube itself. It is covering all the processes and their interconnection from PMBOK 6th edition. It is quite helpful in the initial phase of your study, because you will try to understand that how these the processes are interconnected, because you might not be getting any clue during the initial learning phase. So Ricardo has also provided the template. You can download it in the A3 and A4 sheet template, which you can put it with you and do the same practice what he is showing in the video. And basically it's just a 1 hour video, so it's not a very lengthy video. I would recommend that you at least watch it once. Coming to test papers and simulators, these are really very important, and it gives you the confidence and the concept building. So the very first one which I selected was 150 PMBOK 7 questions from David McLachlan, and the same time 200 agile practice questions from David McLachlan again. So these are freely available on YouTube. You can just he has provided the explanation of each and every questions. You might need not to spend too much time on each practice questions. Wherever you have doubt, you just listen the explanation from David, and you can move on. Then I bought a couple of test papers from Udemy itself. So this is one from Andrew itself, PMP certification exam prep, 720 questions. So it has got 4 full length mock exams, and same time I have purchased for 2023 PMP mock practice test by Yassine, and the other one PMP exam simulator based on the PMBOK 7 by Madhu Nair. So these three I bought it, and as you can see that all these test papers are having a full length mock, which consists of 180 questions each. I did not solved each and every questions here. For example, I solved one or two mock tests from one simulator, and the one or two from the other simulator, and maybe one from the third one. So just to see the differences between the questions, because each and every writers are having their own perspective when they are creating the questions. So the good part is that if you are buying test papers from different authors, so some of the authors, for example Andrew, has tried to cover most of the concept building questions. You will get to know some straightforward answers as well to the topics which you have already covered in his course. The second author and third author, they are having different ways of writing their question. For example, they are more of scenario based questions. So the suggestion here is that you try to resolve as many as different variety of questions rather than only looking for a straightforward answer, because that is not the case in the real exam. And my last simulator was from the prepcast.com. I bought this deluxe version of this prepcast simulator. uh, that time I got some discounted rate, so if you are lucky you probably get discount for this as well. Not only for this, even for the Udemy courses as well as Udemy test papers also, I got a pretty good discount. And the Udemy keeps on providing you the discounts on time to time basis. So if you are lucky you can probably get all these resources in quite a cheap rate. Coming to this prepcast, so the deluxe version of the prepcast simulator, uh, it has got around 2200 plus questions in it. Most of the questions are scenario based, and it is a really good practice simulator available, I can say, because in the actual test also I have noticed that the scenario based questions are more in number. You must be having good knowledge of all the concept which you are learning during your online exam, and then only you will be able to apply the mindset uh, after reading the exam for giving the answers. So that's something, this prepcast will definitely help in building the concept and your confidence level. I have provided all the links of all these resources in the description below for your easy reference. So this was all pretty much from the resources point of view. And apart from that, I would also like to add it here that um, when I appeared for the D day, the exam day, just one day before, I kept myself relaxed. I didn't stressed out much to read and do the test papers and so many things in the home, because when you are doing test papers at your home uh, and full length mock test, so that time you are spending around 4 to 5 hours of time, and even more than that, because for the incorrect answers you might need to go and check the explanation. So sometime it goes beyond 6 to 7 hours in total. So you get exhausted. So I planned in such a way that one day before the exam, I didn't read much, I didn't give any mock test. Only a couple of notes which I prepared during my online course covering. Those notes you might also need to be preparing for that. Those notes were quite helpful. And do take big notebook if you are planning for that, because when you are start preparing for the notes, so you might need enough space in your notebook. So those notebook revision is very very helpful. And I prefer to revise all the concepts, all the points which I wrote it down on the notebook itself. And even I took that notebook along with me on the test center on exam day. I reached the examination center close to 1 hour before, had a little bit food and some juice to energize. And after final revision, when I entered, all the formalities are done, and all the personal stuffs are kept in the locker. I was allocated my testing seat. From then onwards, I was on my own. I took full time to complete my paper because I was also revising all the questions. Uh, the good part of doing all the mock test in advance in your home is that you get better understanding of the timings which is required for you to answer the question. So approximately 1 minute or 72 seconds, you can assume that it takes for you to give the answer for one question. And you may delay answering some of the questions. That is okay, but in that case you have to cover those extra timings for in some of the next questions. So altogether, on an average 72 seconds you get for answering one questions. And I took entire time. And once the exam is over, I submit the exam. I get one pop-up that your result will be displayed in within 5 working days or something like that. And that's it. I came out of the test centers and was waiting for that. I think 2 to 3 days after I appeared for the exam, I got the good news that I'm certified. So nothing is better than having that moment. um, because for what you are preparing day and night for last 3 to 4 months, the result in front of you, and it is a positive result, so that's the best moment. Okay, so this is all about the exam preparation and all. So if you guys have any question or any doubt, please write me in the comment section and I'll try to answer your questions. Apart from that, I'm not planning to create the conceptual building videos like we have from PMC launch, iZenBridge. They are the expert. They are creating the videos, so you can always refer to them. But I'm planning to create some more videos on certain tips and tricks which might be required, might be helpful for you to clear the certification, and what is required in the recent certification questions. And apart from that, I'm also planning to create certain videos on real life project management scenarios based based on my experiences of so many years working on large projects, and how the PMP related knowledge can be applied in those projects. So if you are really interested in understanding how the real life projects works and how the PMP concepts can be incorporated in those projects, please do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon so that you get the notification for my upcoming videos. And the last point is that I'm also planning to create some more videos on the guidelines and methods which may help you understanding the overall picture of PMP and its associated concepts from the learning point of view, from the preparation point of view. So this method has helped me. Probably it will help you as well. So stay tuned for those videos as well. So this is all pretty much from my side today, and all the very best for your PMP certification preparation. If you have any questions or query, please write in the comment box and I'll try to reply to you as soon as possible. See you next time. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.